Have you ever stopped to think about how much art affects our everyday lives? Well, it has a huge impact on the children's lives. Today, in many public schools, we use the STEM education system. Now, STEM is actually an acronym, and each letter stands for something. S is for science, T is for technology, E is for engineering, and M is for mathematics. Now, a lot of places actually would like to turn STEM education into STEAM education. All this does is it incorporates art into the mix, so then it'll turn into S for science, T for technology, E for engineering, A for art, and M for mathematics. Now, we as a society really need to try to get into this. So that brings me to my first 3 main points. Number 1, art is beneficial to kids. Number 2, art can have a huge impact on teaching. And number 3, arts really make a difference. So, for my first main point, art has beneficial for kids. Here's what I would like to tell you. A website called onlinecolleges.com has a couple of different studies that shows how art affects our education. According to the article, Learning Through Art, done through the Guggenheim in 2006, kids who took classes with artists seemed to perform a lot better on oral exams versus children who didn't participate at all. The fact that one class could affect a child's overall performance on an exam is kind of amazing. What do you think could happen if more schools participated in programs that were very similar to it? Continuing on this website, they found that graduation rates were actually improved in schools that had better art programs. Now, the schools that had really poor art programs had lower graduation rates versus the schools that had better art programs. This is because a lot of at-risk students decided to stay involved with school because of their involvement with extracurricular activities that involved art. That brings me to my second main point. Art can make a big difference on teaching. An article published in 2012 by an academic journal called Review of Higher Education and Self-Learning, it discusses a study done on 23 teachers. These 23 teachers took part in a Likert scale test. Basically what that did is they rated the importance of arts from their own personal experiences. Now, from the very beginning, all of the scores on the Likert scale for many of the teachers were very, very low. Then they participated in a 7-hour art event for education programs, and then they took the test again. Now, all of the scores dramatically changed, and it all favored the arts. On another article published in December 2014 called A Study to Understand the Role of Visual Arts in Teaching and Learning of Science, also discusses how art can actually be a very important learning tool. It shows that kids actually develop social and cognitive development. Kids who were more confident in what they were doing showed that they were a lot better able to communicate and be more confident in what they do. That's because that they were able to freely discuss and freely present what they really love to do. Some cognitive development was just showing how much kids retained information. Now, the kids actually really retained a lot because the visual art gave them an image to memorize that they associated with their topic. Teachers who get their kids involved actually showed a lot better scores afterwards versus the teachers who didn't. So having art education has proven to have a huge impact on teachers and kids everywhere. Now that brings me to my third main point. The arts make a big difference. According to DoSomething.org, there is an article called 11 Facts About Art in Education. This website shared 11 different facts about students who continue to be involved in art through high school. Now, a child who is involved in art in high school was actually 4 times more likely to have recognition in an academic achievement award. They were also 3 times more likely to receive an award in school attendance. The research also showed that kids who are involved in music and even theater is actually connected to higher achievement in reading and math. Another website called edutopia.org has an article called Why Art Education is Crucial and Who's Doing It Best. It discusses why adding art is actually very important. This website tells all of its readers that not only does art improve its math and reading skills, but other social aspects as well. This can also influence a child's motivation, concentration, confidence, and even their teamwork building abilities. It also mentions how the incorporation of art in its core classes can actually be a lot better for you. There are so many reasons to get art education involved in schools around our country.
Okay.
Now, as you can see, having art makes a huge impact on our kids. Whether it be encouraging kids to stay in school or even having grades improvement, this is very important. We all need to recognize that art is very crucial to our education system. That's why we need to turn STEM education into STEAM education. Just to review, STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. STEAM, therefore, stands for science, technology, education, art, and mathematics. These are all very important. Now, just to review my main points. 1, art education is beneficial to kids. 2, art has a huge impact on teaching. And 3, the arts make a difference. Thank you.
You should make